Alrighty, we should be live. Should be live right now. I'm not sure though. Yep, we are live. Alrighty, so let's get a couple of people in, and then we will start coverage. Alright, so the screen you are seeing right now is the PDS Tornado Watch currently out for portions of southern Illinois, southeast Missouri, West Kentucky, Southwest Indiana, Eastern Arkansas, West Tennessee, and Northern Mississippi. I myself am in this. It has the primary threats are several tornadoes with a few intense tornadoes likely, widespread damaging winds, and isolated significant gusts to 80 miles an hour likely, and scattered large hail and isolated very large hail events to 2 inches in diameter possible. Currently, all of the tornado warnings are to my south and west. There are a couple up here by Chicago. But probabilities for 2 or more tornadoes is 90%. Probability of 1 or more strong, which is EF2 plus tornadoes, is also 90%, making this PDS. The severe wind and 65 knot plus wind, which is hurricane force wind gusts, I've never seen high before at the same time. Severe hail and 2-inch plus hail, I'm not really surprised for it being 50-50. This is just to the north. This one is not PDS. It is for central and eastern Illinois and western and central Indiana. It's an 80% chance for 2 or more tornadoes with 50% chance of EF2 plus tornadoes. Currently, it looks like it's trying to form a line. But let's look at radar real quick. So holy crap, we have a lot of tornado warnings. Okay, we need to jump in. So let's go up here to Lincoln radar real quick. Okay, those aren't on the ground. That's good. Okay, so there's one right here in St. Louis. That is a nice looking storm. Not on the ground. Goes until 4:45. Oh, cool. Just got issued. Okay. Let's look at velocity and see if we can see something. I think. Hang on, I don't have a good little mouse pad over here, so bear with me. I think they're warning it for either that part of rotation or maybe that. It could be either or. Holy crap, 97 big. Okay. This one down here by Jonesboro, moving north. It's moving straight north. So Little Rock issued it. And I think the warning just got dropped. Yeah, warning just got dropped. There's really no rotation. Okay, well, that's good. Then we've got a few tornado warnings down here. There's one right down here southeast of Memphis. Goes until 5 p.m. Central. Just got issued a couple minutes ago. Moving northeast at 55. Has quarter-size hail. Take cover if you are in the Memphis area, as you are going to get hit pretty hard tonight. Really anywhere in the moderate risk, or heck, I'm gonna say this, and I might be a little bit wrong. But anywhere in the enhanced to the high risk, honestly, is going to get hammered tonight. Okay, we just got another tornado watch issued. Tornado watch 101. Let me show y'all that. Goes until 7 p.m. It's a pretty small watch for West Central Illinois and East Central Missouri. This includes St. Louis, Missouri. It's not PDS. I will actually take that. Several tornadoes and a couple intense tornadoes likely. Widespread damaging wind gusts to 70 miles an hour likely. And widespread large hail and scattered very large hail events to 2 inches in diameter likely. So, probabilities, 80% chance of 2 or more tornadoes with 60% chance of EF2+. It's very, very close to being PDS. If it was 70% for EF2+, it would have been PDS. But it's not, so that's good. We're having tornado warnings left, right, and sideways right now. That's not good. So, West Plains, you are under a tornado warning until 4:45. It is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 8 miles south of West Plains, moving northeast at 60. No hail on some small hail possible. Locations, I can kind of give you an idea of locations to be impacted within the next hour. Poplar Bluff, Fredericktown, you're being hit right now. Jackson, Missouri, Carbondale, Illinois. Salem, Illinois, Mount Vernon, Illinois. Centralia, Illinois, Sandoval, Illinois. Effingham, Illinois, you're being hit right now. Urbana, Illinois, you're being hit. You've got storms all around you. Let's see. Little Rock, you're being hit right now. Hot Springs, you as well. Honestly, just about everywhere here in the heart of the United States is being hit right now. I will say, I do not think we have a tornado on the ground as of now. But I still have not checked all the warnings. But I'm checking as we speak. Well, as I speak, because I'm lonely today. Oh, we do have a tornado on the ground. Jackson, Tennessee, you need to be taking shelter right now. Tornado is to your southwest, moving northeast. It is observed. It is over Bemis or over Jackson, Tennessee. Public has confirmed this damaging tornado. I believe it's not PDS yet, but it needs to be pretty soon. Let's look at velocity real quick. Yeah, there's rotation. There's your tornado right there. Honestly, even though it's saying it's over here, I see stronger winds right there. Let's look at CC. A little difficult to see. It's pretty close to radar, so I mean it's gonna be a little harder to see. And plus it's looking 5,000 feet up. But if I had to guess where this tornado was, I would say it's somewhere down in here. If I had to take a guess. Velocity is not really showing any strong rotation. But reflectivity is showing a very strong hook, and there's rain in front of this. This could be rain or hail, of which is golf ball size. That's probably rain over here by Madison Hall and Malleus. The McKellar-Sipes Regional Airport, Brownsville Highway, Airways Boulevard, you're getting hit with golf ball size hail right now. It's probably close to hen egg size hail. It's really big. It's gonna get loud. Stay safe. You'll be fine. But I mean, you can clearly see a hook. This storm is practically sideways. If it can break away from this storm to the south of it and get alone over here by Kentucky Lake and start moving towards Clarksville, because that's where it's going. That's where it's going. So here's where it's at. In a general direction, it's going to pass between Hopkinsville and Clarksville within the next couple of hours. Probably going to hit Oak Grove. Probably going to hit the radar over here by Trenton, Kentucky. Over here in West Kentucky. This is just coming from the SPC about an hour ago. It's not good, especially for that peak tornado intensity, 155 to 190 mile an hour winds in said tornadoes. Probable peak wind gust of 75 to 90 miles an hour will be probable, and probable peak hail size will be between 2 inches and 3.5 inches in diameter. If you get put under any sort of warning, or if it happens, especially whenever it gets dark, it gets dangerous. This will end up turning into a nocturnal event in the next couple of hours. This thing is not weakening, it's strengthening. All of these storms you see, which you don't really see them that good, but all of these storms you see, here from, St. Louis to Decatur, which could be on the ground pretty soon, as I'm being told, all the way down to Little Rock and Jackson, Tennessee, and everywhere. All these storms are strengthening. And there's really nothing we can do about it besides just pray. We can't do anything about it to stop it. Dyersburg, Tennessee, you are going to be under tornado warning in the next 20 to 30 minutes. If not sooner than that. It is not on the ground. It is radar indicated. This was issued by Memphis at 4:25 p.m. Central Time. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Ripley, moving northeast at 45. This could be on the ground very soon. Highway 51 near Ripley, Tennessee. There is a funnel cloud. This is coming from emergency managers. So Highway 51, I assume, is this long road here. That would probably be I don't know where it exactly is at, but it is somewhere in here. Hang on, give me about 3 seconds. I'm adding the owner of the Discord server and YouTube channel. He should be joining any minute. But so while we wait for him to join, so this storm, Attic Radar, I like how it does that, but shows it's going to go towards Dresden. This little white line you see here with little tick marks in it shows it's going toward Martin and Dresden, Tennessee area, of which Dresden has been hit by a tornado of massive magnitude before. You don't want that to happen. The warning box. Okay, so you see. Hey, Skyler.
What's up?
I'm just covering the tornado warning down here by Dyersburg right now.
Yeah, I've been watching it too, and
Yeah.
there has been a confirmed tornado in Missouri. Just a few minutes ago. Um, they have a video of it that I was able to look at, and
Do you know where it's at?
give me 1 second. I'll have to pull it back up,
All
but
right.
it Potosi, Missouri.
Do you know where that's close to?
I do not.
Okay. Oh, Van Buren, you're going to be needing to take shelter very soon. I would say probably within the next 20 to 30 minutes. But honestly, you need to take shelter now, even though you're not in a warning. You've got a tornadic supercell. It's moving straight for you. It's not on the ground yet, but still need to watch it because there's going to be tornadoes today. There's no nothing about it. There's no stopping them.
And keep in mind, we already have had reports of baseball-sized hail, so make sure everything's inside. If you have at least 30 minutes before a storm gets to you, make sure everything's inside that's valuable that could break. And
I'm looking at the
also,
storm
don't
prediction.
go ahead.
You can go ahead.
Also, don't go outside to try to look for this. These things are going to be rain wrapped. It's already proven. The video I've seen of a tornado, it was rain wrapped. You could barely see it.
Oh, we did have a tornado just outside of Jackson, Tennessee, not too long ago, about 5-10 minutes ago.
Yes, I've been watching that one too.
It is now since lifted.
Yep. Everything in Jackson, Tennessee. I'm looking at a camera right now. Everything in Jackson, Tennessee, all the clouds and everything are pretty low. So if a tornado happens, it's going to happen fast.
I was about to start telling them before you joined. The warning box has this tornado warning roughly making its way into southern Graves County and parts of Callaway County. And like it's going to get here. It's going to get there. Oh, probably within the next
Hour or
probably hour
so.
and a half or two.
Remember, these storms are moving at around 60 miles an hour.
There could be a couple outliers that are moving a little slower, a little faster, but these storms are going to be moving decently fast. Like
That's right.
as soon as you hear the warning, you've got to run. Don't walk. Run.
And I don't know about y'all, but I remember December 10th. It was a day like this. The humidity was really high and it was hot. We've got to be ready for anything that could happen.
Hey,
Right
Skylar,
now, we
this
have.
tornado, this, sorry to interrupt, but this tornado south of Hazen, Arkansas, which is just to the east of Little Rock, it's, I'm just now seeing it and it's already got a hail core on
Okay.
radar showing about 65 dBz.
Mm,
So we need to keep eyes on that because it's already trying to form a hook on radar.
alrighty.
Not really seeing any rotation or not nothing. I'm not seeing anything concerning rotation wise as of now.
NWTS just dropped another severe thunderstorm warning. It'll expire in 22 minutes, but hail of ping pong ball size, max winds of 70 miles an hour. There is a possibility for a tornado, and the damage threat is considerable. And that is for the areas of Ford, Aroke, and Illinois. And now in Decatur, if you're in Decatur, which is in Macon, Illinois, you have a tornado coming at you. We are not 100% sure if it is down, but that is just on the west side or the east side of St. Louis. If you are there, it'll be there in about 5 minutes, if that. Get in shelter now.
St. Louis, let's see. If you're near
And
the
Decatur is
Cahokia
a pretty
Mountain State
popular
Historic
area.
Site, you're probably getting some hail right now. If you're over by the Tower Grove if you're over by the South Tower Grove area, you might be getting some heavy rain, maybe some small hail. There's going to be hail with these storms. There's no, like, there's, I don't even really know what to say, honestly. I mean, I seriously don't.
If you are in Oregon or Shannon counties in Missouri, you have a tornado warning. It's not confirmed tornado yet, but you need to get in shelter. And again, that's Oregon and Shannon counties in Missouri.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this out. Now, Skylar, you can correct me if you feel like I'm wrong. But honestly, if you are put under a severe thunderstorm warning, it doesn't matter what it says. I recommend you take shelter.
Even if you're not going to be in your shelter right then when it gets called, get everything ready for your shelter. No matter what. Anyways, if you are in this line of storms, no matter what, if you have a severe thunderstorm warning yet or not, get in everything to shelter. Like, you don't got to be in the shelter right now, but just get everything you need for the shelter to be prepared.
Georgia, we will go ahead and check out real quick because we do have a couple of strong storms over here. Got a couple of special weather statements for looks like some pea-sized hail and 40 to 50-mile-an-hour winds. So we will need to keep eyes on those, but our main focus is Missouri, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee right now, and Illinois.
And those
That is our
storms will
main
be
focus.
quickly moving at
Yeah.
60 miles an hour or more going into western Kentucky. It's all going east to northeast. And then as the night keeps going, around 9 o'clock, it's going to almost shoot straight north. So if you're in it at that time, be prepared for having a long time in your shelter.
The public weather outlook. I will go ahead and share this just real quick. Um, it's for the high risk, which includes Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Memphis, Tennessee, no, not Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Paducah, Kentucky, Mayfield, Kentucky, Murray, Kentucky. It includes Jonesboro, Arkansas. I think I've already said them, but that's the main cities like for this area. I'm sure there's some I'm missing. Um, East Arkansas, West Tennessee, Southeast Missouri, West Kentucky, Southern Illinois, Northwest Mississippi, Central Indiana, Southern Indiana, Northern Louisiana, and Western Ohio. Anywhere in this red or this pink, you need to be hyper weather aware for the next couple of days. Mostly tonight, but this area is also going to experience a lot of flooding, and I'm not kidding. Like, we have a day one. Hang on, let me share this. We have a day one moderate risk for excessive rainfall for most of Kentucky, most of Tennessee, most of Arkansas, part of southeast Missouri, southern Illinois, parts of Indiana, and northwest Mississippi.
Keep in
Today is
mind, oh, go ahead.
today's the beginning of a flash flood event that is generational. Well, I wouldn't say generational, but it's very historic, if I can word it like that.
And keep in mind, it's not only tornadoes and hail, it's also wind. The wind, if you have anything outside that could blow away, move it inside. It might sound crazy, but toys, like anything, trampolines, make sure the trampolines are tied down. I've had a lot of trampolines fly away.
I personally have not had that happen before, but I'm sure it's scary.
I also live on a
Um,
wind tunnel.
yeah. So we have a day two high risk of excessive rainfall for West Kentucky, northwestern Tennessee, northeast Arkansas, and parts of southeast Missouri. That is because there's going to be several inches of rain. And by several, I am meaning we could get 3+ inches of rain in just a few hours. Like, the precipitable water with all of these storms today and the next couple of days is going to be possible for 2 inches of rain per hour.
Keep
Like,
in mind, in Jackson, Tennessee, there's still a big storm and possibility tornado warning with baseball size hail.
they got upgraded to baseball.
Yes.
I'm seeing 1.75, not baseball. I'm seeing golf ball.
I mean, yeah. The icon looked the same. I don't know.
Scholar, quit trying to freak people out. We don't need that to happen. People are already freaking out enough.
Yeah. Jackson, Tennessee supercell. It it's huge and it's moving fast. I have a camera pulled up. The clouds are just moving. So this could happen at any time in Jackson, Tennessee. It's a pretty populated area. The clouds are low to the ground. So what does that mean? Tornadoes can get down to the ground faster.
That storm that is hitting Dyersburg right now, that was tornado warrant, has now been allowed to expire.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but the Jackson storm is confirmed rotating. It is rotating fast too.
I'm checking, online stuff, and I'm not really seeing much of anything. I'm not really seeing much of anything, being talked about, like on Facebook and stuff like that. But the PDS watch I showed y'all right at the beginning of the stream, that goes until 12 a.m. Central Time Thursday. It got issued around 3 p.m. And it's PDS. It's 9090, like I showed you. Like, I will. Let me pull that up real quick. And show y'all again. Look, this is PDS. It got issued at 2:50 p.m. Central Time and goes until 12 a.m. Central Time tomorrow, Thursday. And 9090 is for those of you not in, the weather community on Twitter or X, whatever you call it, or Discord or stuff like that. 9090 means two or more tornadoes is a 90% chance, and EF2 plus tornadoes is also at 90% chance, is what that means.
Keep in mind that doesn't mean that it's a 90% chance that you're going to get hit by a tornado, but it does mean if a tornado does happen, it's liable to be stronger.
Oh, Skylar, looks like in the Golo area, it looks like there's a little cell trying to pop up. So we need to keep eyes on that because the sun has been out in West Kentucky today.
And it has been hot and humid.
Like, let me check what it is right now for mine and Skylar's location. It is this is according to the SPC. The last update was around 4 p.m. Central Time. It is 83, dew point 64, heat index 84. This is coming from National Weather Service Paducah and not the Storm Prediction Center. Hang on, let me pull this up. It's not going to show any city. It's not going to show the city name. It says a major outbreak of severe, like what I'm reading to you is what I've just highlighted right there. A major outbreak of severe storms with strong, long-track tornadoes, very large hail, and damaging winds is expected across the Quad State this afternoon and evening, and possibly into the overnight hours. Storms will move to the northeast at 60 to 70 miles an hour. The storms will eventually form into a line tonight, mainly over West Kentucky. The line may become stationary, resulting in heavy rainfall and possibly some flooding problems. A flood watch is in effect for the entire region. Now, days 2 through 7, this is from tomorrow to next Tuesday. It says multiple rounds of showers and thunderstorms with heavy rainfall are expected Thursday through Saturday night. A flood watch is in effect for this entire period. Significant flash flooding and rapid rises on area rivers are likely. River flooding is already forecast in some locations. The worst flash flooding threat will be Friday night through Saturday night. There is a special weather statement. I'm not sure when that ends. I will check in a minute. But it's basically just saying there's supercells forming, and then it's going to be real bad. This right here is the tornado watch. This is our flood watch, which is actually PDS. Surprising. It's actually not that surprising at all. Like, literally, it says right here, this is a particularly dangerous situation. First time I've ever seen a PDS flood watch in quite a while. It says flash flooding and flooding caused by excessive rainfall is expected. Preliminary projections of up to 1 foot of total rainfall over parts of the area is not out of the question. Multiple rounds of locally heavy rainfall over several days will result in extreme forecast amounts of up to 1 foot of rain that will cause the risk of flash flooding and flooding to rise markedly and create a particularly dangerous flooding situation. On top of all this, there's a wind advisory for 20 to 30 mile an hour sustained winds with gusts up to 55. Just basically it. So let me take y'all back to radar. Jackson storm is looking pretty strong, but that is coming from Paducah radar. Let me look at Memphis. Okay, it's not as strong, so that's good. I'll say it's good, but honestly, nothing tonight and this afternoon is going to be good. North of Decatur, Illinois. Let's see. Let me pull up Lincoln radar. So Decatur, you're probably hearing the sirens go off for that tornado warning. You are fine. You're in a severe thunderstorm warning though for the next 23-ish minutes. Winona, you're under tornado warning for the next 20 minutes. Skylar, you can take over for a minute. Okay, so evidently we've lost Skylar, or he's just being quiet. One of the two, we don't know. Or at least I don't. Winona, not Texas, Missouri, you're under a tornado warning for the next 21 minutes with a severe thunderstorm warning in front of it.
I'm going to fix noodles with our roast too.
Sorry about that. There's no real quiet place here in the house. So, yeah. Jackson, Tennessee, you still need to be taking shelter for the next couple of minutes. I'll look at velocity. Oh, okay, that's not good at all. 39 against 26. Okay. Let's look in the chat. Nothing yet. Okay. Let's look at. Let me circle that real quick. Look at CC. Hang on. Could have a massive CC drop on the ground. Could have a massive CC. Sorry about that. Let me circle that. Let's look at reflectivity, because this could be just air. Yeah, it's just air. Okay. All good. We're having a lot of supercells. We're having a lot of storms pop up in front of this little line. We've got, let's see, Parsons. You got a supercell there. There's supercell, 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 supercell. There's two more. There's one more. There's about 6 over here. There's some to the south. I mean, they're all just moving north towards Kentucky area. Okay, the Jackson tornado warning just got extended. This includes Clarksburg, Tennessee. This includes Jackson, Tennessee. You're still under it. Milan, Tennessee. Let's see. Huntington, Tennessee. McKenzie, Tennessee. Henry, Tennessee. Mansfield. Brewston. This is going towards Kentucky Lake. It has part of Kentucky Lake in it. Paris, Tennessee, you will eventually be clipped by the warning, but it will likely miss you. Yeah, we've lost Skylar. Big Sandy, you're in front of this. You'll be in the warning within the next hour or so. This warning goes until 6 p.m. Central Time. Ping pong ball size hail and radar indicated rotation. Hang on, I'm talking to someone on Discord, trying to have a conversation about them, or with them. Alright, all good there. So, let's see. South Pine Bluff, nothing too big. Honestly, after these tornado warnings expire, we might hop off for a bit. But we will stay on in case this Jackson one touches the ground. And then I personally am watching this one over by Dyersburg, as it's kind of heading towards my direction. Like, let me circle the storm, and it's kind of moving that way, so I will eventually start getting rain from this, probably within the next hour or so. We do have a Discord server, by the way, so ask in the chat for a link, and we will, or not we, I will attempt to get that to y'all to the best of my ability without getting copyrighted. Let's see. The next SPC update was at 3. The last one was at 3. It is now 2159Z or UTC. And the next one is at 1Z. So 1Z to Central Time. That is 8 p.m. So at 8 p.m., that will be the next update, which is in the next 3 hours. There will be another update unless there needs to be an emergency update. So, as y'all know from the title of this live stream, today is a high risk. Like I've shown y'all and told y'all, this is bad. This is not good at all. The SPC wording states, this is their summary. It states, and I quote, a tornado outbreak is expected this afternoon into early tonight from parts of the lower Mississippi Valley into the mid-south and lower Ohio Valley. Numerous tornadoes along with multiple EF3 plus tornadoes appear likely. In addition, tornadoes, significant severe wind gusts, and large hail to very large hail will be possible across a broad area from North Texas northeastward to the southern Great Lakes. And that's the area of the enhanced risk, which let me show you all that. That goes from Abilene, Texas to the Michigan border. And then the moderate risk is, this area here, and then, the high risk, which is right here. Cool fact about this, the last high risk for West Kentucky was May of 2011. It's been 14 years since this has last happened. It's over an entire decade. But I will tell you and tell you and tell you this entire time that we are alive, you've got to stay safe. You've got to stay in shelter. You've got to be safe. Tonight is not a night to mess around with. At all. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. Tonight's not a night to mess around with. It's gonna be bad. There's no ifs, buts, nothing about it. Even though so like I've been showing y'all for the past 15-ish or so minutes, even though we're looking here and you can clearly see that hook right there. Well, let me draw that a little better. You can clearly see a hook right there. And you see something right there. If this were to drop, this has a very low potential. This has a slight potential of being twins. I'm gonna see if Enzo can join real quick. Because if he can, I'll let him take over for a while. And then I'll take a quick little break. Go pull a Ryan Hall, y'all, and go eat something. Because, I haven't really eaten today. But anyway, so This storm over here by Crothersville, we will need to end up keeping eyes on. Really, as any storms start moving into this PDS watch area, we need to watch them very closely, as like they're not really something to mess with. We do have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings in Georgia for just the wind, maybe some quarter-size hail. I mean, like I've said multiple times today, we're not worried about Georgia. You're barely even in a thunderstorm risk. The states we're worried about is Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Alabama. Like, that's the states we're focused on right now. The latest, the 20Z NATO cast just came out. I will share that with y'all. I'm going to repost that. So I'm not liking that. NATOcast needs to take a chill pill, because that's just coming out. I believe that's just coming out. It's 22 UTC right now, and this just got posted about 5 minutes ago. 5, 6, 7 minutes ago. So we see this little blue dot right here by Memphis. That is 60%. We don't like that. Then then the other, purplish, bluish, that's 45%. This pink here, and then that little pink random spot in Indianapolis, that is 30%, which is what's currently issued by the SBC. As I will show you, look, it's currently 30%, and as I just showed y'all, the NATOcast is calling 60. So, honestly, with NATOcast showing 60, I personally feel like there might be an upgrade to 45% tornado. Now, you may ask, great, where in the livid world would it be? It would be southeast Missouri, northeast Arkansas, and west Tennessee. That's where it would be. I have not gotten an answer from Enzo yet. I'm asking Skylar where he went, because he's, obviously not here in the stream, and he's offline on Discord. Let me check YouTube real quick, and I know it says on here we're live, but I'm just double checking to make sure we actually are. Yes, we are live. Okay, good. So, there has been a 45% wind risk added. That was added at the 1630Z update. And then we're still 30% hatched hail. So as of now, our probabilities are 30 hatched, 45 hatched, and 30 hatched, which is what's causing the high risk. We also do have some fire danger over in Texas and New Mexico, is where it's critical. Let's check here. Let's check tornado warnings. Or let's actually go zoom out. We're starting to get flash flood warnings in Missouri and Arkansas right now because of all the rain that we're getting. Let me check those. So we've already had 1 to 3 inches of rain from these thunderstorms. And this is in northwestern Baxter County and Marion County and north central Arkansas. And that's as of less than 10 minutes ago. I'm going to guess Skylar's not coming back, and I'm going to guess that Enzo's not going to join. Let me give y'all a little last radar update for y'all to look at. Let me share my screen real quick. All right, there we go. We have 1 tornado warning, and it's the one over here for Jackson. I personally don't think it'll touch down, but if it does, which I'll be keeping eyes on it because I'm about to go eat. But if it does touch down and I notice it in time, I will go back live. And yeah, I think that's really going to do it for this live stream. We will be back. I will say that. That is confirmed. We will be back. So yeah.